But that's
Not
hindsight.
now, but you know.
So now they tell me you lecture at colleges.
Yeah, I just did a few.
Yeah. Do you like that?
It's different.
Yeah.
It's very different, yeah.
What do the kids ask you mainly?
Well, the format is I speak for a half an hour. I say, these are my opinions, you know, this is what I feel about current event topics. I'll tell you for a half an hour, and then we'll have an hour question and answer, and then it can be anything.
So, for example, what are the big topics now? AIDS, I would imagine, comes up.
Well, yeah, I tell them what I think about AIDS.
What do you think about AIDS?
Remember the fairy tale they told you about the green monkeys? They tell you about these green monkeys, and then they remind you that this is a sexually transmitted disease. I have one big question. Who's pluking the monkeys? So, once you get past the, you know, that seems like kind of an implausible theory if you look at it that way. So I offer 3 other possible scenarios. 1, because remember, it is announced suddenly, one day in November, 700 people died from a disease we never heard about before. One possibility, it came from outer space. Another one, it came from a government laboratory. Not saying whose, could have escaped, could have been done on purpose as a test on civilians. The other possibility is it came from a private sector laboratory for money. Because when they find the pill that you can take to let you do it again, somebody's going to make some money. There's no question about that.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, it's ugly, but it's fascinating. It's a possibility.
Yeah. What else they ask? I imagine they ask about Star Wars.
All right. In terms of Star Wars, the thing you have to remember is anybody in this audience or out there who believes that this device that they're going to launch into the sky is going to be the umbrella to protect this country from anything coming from someplace else, ask yourself one thing. Does it kill germs? It don't kill germs. I think both sides would like to do away with the nuclear warheads because they mess up the real estate.
You're very smart. You know, they don't know whether to applaud or not. You're just so smart. I've sat and watched you during the Senate hearings. How do they call you? Do you volunteer for that, or do they call you for that?
The minute I heard they were going to do it, I had my lawyer call them and say I wanted to go down there.
Yeah. Explain a little bit.
I started...
For the 3 people that don't know what we're talking about.
It began with an invitation to debate Candy Stroud on the CBS Night Watch News. I think it was last August. And I'd never heard that anybody was claiming that rock and roll lyrics were causing all these problems. I mean, it baffled me. And when I went there, I still didn't know what the routine was, even though the PMRC and their friends had been talking about this stuff since May. So they gave me the clipping of the article that the woman had written, and I debated her. Now, we're in a room with 50 people. It's a live audience, live debate. It was supposed to be live on tape. It was supposed to be 1 hour long. What they did was they cut the thing down when it finally went on the air. She had her own children sitting in the audience and winds up reciting in front of them all the things that she felt should have been hidden from them. And then after the show, wanted to have her picture taken with me and the children. From that moment, I said, there's something strange going on here. I leave the room and find out they're going to have a congressional hearing on it, and I said I wanted to participate. That's how I got there.
There's a rumor going around, you know, you play your record backward and you hear Pat Boone. But that's probably just... We'll be back at this message of interest, so please stay tuned. Okay.